Ngamanye amazwi
In other
fanele
words,
udle ukudla right
in other words, you need to eat healthy food
okubizwa ukuthi izakhamzimba.
that called the nutrients.
Khona lamasosha omzimba
There are those immune systems
azoba yigora
that will be
alwe nayo
muscular,
yonke into. Ngisho abantu bengaphathwa umkhuhlane
even if people may have flu.
wena
But you,
ungajovanga ngisho ukujova
without
thola
you
ukuthi nje
being
ubaphatha
injected,
ngapha bese
because grandmother died
ebeyi
food to the
sijingi fake noshukela wena
and
ngaphezulu
you will even add sugar
khona
there
kuzodleka kumina kumnandi
so that you be able
kuyadleka
to
kuyena
eat. But to her, she
ngoba
was
mina ngidinga
able
ukuthi
to
ngibe
eat
nento emnandi
because I needed something
khona izokwazi
tasty
ukudleka leyo nto.
so that it will be
But
edible.
awucabange nje
But just
ukhule
imagine,
waze wafinyelela kuma 90s
she grew up until she
futhi
reached
besayihambele
90. She
sayikhulumela
was able to walk and speak.
ngena umzimba
A chumpy body.
ngizocela umhlali nami bethi hlala la mfundisi ubekele indawo mama nothi amen so bangeza baleke lezo zinto
All those things.
izinto
He died at the age of
ngangithi mangifuna
118.
ihistory nje ngifike ngihlale naye
When I want history, I
ethi
will
uyabona
stay with
mfundisi
him.
wami
And he will say to
abakhulumisa
me,
wama
can you see my pastor?
Malawian abantu baseMalawi abazi bakhuluma kanjani
Usually he was speaking like Malawian people.
so angichazele
He will explain.
yena wayewufakazi kaJehova
He used to be the witness of God,
asho world war asho ngo 1800 ukuthi kwakwenzakalani
and he will tell me the history that has happened.
wazi
I can't remember.
hayi ngoba
He was born in
ugogo wami wayezalwe ngo
18.
1921
My grandmother was born in
Yena
1921.
kwangakaqali ngisho ama 19
But even we haven't reached the 19th
weneminyaka
century or
emngakanani
millennium.
washone na 119
And he
18 or
died.
19 somewhere
He
there
died at the age of 118.
uza nedlana ethi nasidla traditional food ukudla okungena amafutha ukudla masidla ukudla okupheke ukudla okubilisiwe
And he will tell you that he used to eat the traditional food
inyama
that is
sasingayidli
boiled.
njalo sasidla nje
We did not eat the meat always.
bangizwa bazala
Do you hear
ngakithi
me,
na inyama
brethren?
mawusuyidle njalo idali bathi idali gout iqiniso lana
When you eat meat always, it causes a
Yini
gout.
gout?
What is a gout?
okay isifo esihlasela ama-joint omzimba
It is a disease
Kuba njani
that
ma?
attacks the joints of the body.
Kuba ne-calcification into oba ngathi kunokuqina into esasawuti okuqinile la ema-jointini, then ama-joint abebuhlungu
so usuke usuyidle kakhulu inyama
ukuyidla kakhulu inyama.
ubona kanjani ukuthi isikakhulu
Any, though I cannot give ama-measures, but anything that you eat beyond the normal proportion, it's too much. If udla more than igaqa or two amagaqa normal enyama, you know amagaqa la asikwa njengasemakhaya, then anything more than that, it's too much.
ngosuku
Ngosuku.
iprotein niyayizwa la ensimini aseyideni
In the Garden
Kwakudliwa-
of Eden, what is it that they were eating?
kwakudliwa
What is it that they were eating?
kwakudliwa ama-veg
Only vegetables
sithi ama-veg ney'thelo konke
and fruit.
so ngamanye amazwi fanele sibe ama-vegetarian
In other words, we must be
inyama nje
vegetarians.
sidle khona soseyive iy'lwane y'kathixo
We mustn't eat
sibe
meat
ama-rasta.
always.
amen kodwa khona-ke kunempilo khona lokho
But it is healthy.
abantu abafuna ukudla
People, they do not eat
izinto ey'nemfino
like
ukhumbule
healthy or
ukuthi
herbs.
uShadrach noMeshach no-Abednego noDaniel
Remember that Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and
bayikhethela
Abednego, they chose
ukuthi
for themselves
bazodla imifino
to eat the herbs or the greens.
lokho kusho ukuthi ama-veg
That means it is the vegetables.
yayizwa leyo
Do you hear
bathi
me?
bazoyidlela yona imifino
They chose for
mase
themselves
kufika
to
usuku
eat herbs.
lokuthestwa
When the time to be tested
batholakala
came,
philile ngaphezulu kwabo bonke abantwana baseBhabhilona
they were found healthier more than every kid.
bahlula iy'ngane zamakhaledi
They superseded the the young ones of the
Chaldeans.
Chaldeans.
Bangizwa bazalwane?
Do you hear?
Bayihlula ngobuhle, ngokuhlakanipha, nangokubukeka, nangempilo.
They superseded them with their beauty, with their wisdom, with their physical appearance.
Mina nje inyama mayikhona eplatini ngiqala ngayo.
When there is a meat in my meal, I start eating it.
So noma ngayidli njalo ngiyidla proportion.
Though I don't eat it always
Ngoba ngifuna igout.
because I don't want to have
That's why
it out.
ngiyajima.
That's why I'm exercising.
Ngayo yonke
I'm
into.
preparing myself with
Because if
everything.
ungawunakekela umzimba
If you
wakho,
don't take care of your body,
ubani uzowunakekela?
who's going to take care of it?
Uzoshesha ufe.
You will die early.
Yabo kakhulukazi lezi zinto esizithandayo.
More especially things that we like,
Izona esizithandayo.
those
Khona
things that
ivesi
we
elithi
like.
zonke izono
There is a verse that says
umuntu azenzayo
all the sins that a person do,
zingaphandle
they
komzimba.
are outside the body,
Kodwa ophingayo
but the one who commits
wona
adultery
owakhe umzimba.
ruins their bodies.
Ezinye izono
But
zingaphandle.
other sins
Kodwa
are outside the
lesokuphinga
body.
sokulalana
But the adultery
sishaya ngaphakathi.
is inside the body.
Kusho iBhayibheli bazalana kusho mina.
That's what the Bible says.
Zonke izono
All the sins,
zingaphandle
they
komzimba.
are outside the
Kodwa wenza
body.
ubufebe
But the one who is
wona
promiscuous,
owakhe
they
umuzimba.
ruin their body.
That's why ingculazi
That's why HIV
after amasosha omzimba.
is after the immune system.
Ayilwe nenye into.
It doesn't fight with
Shona
anything,
egazini.
but it
La
goes
khona
right
khona
through the
ukuphila
blood
kwakho.
where there is your life.
Makucheck ukuthi uphile kanjani.
When they check your
check
life
up.
state, where do they check?
Engathi namhlanje ngudokotela wezempilo.
Today, it's like I am the medical
Ngoba abantu
doctor
babudedengu.
because people are negligent.
Uzozufa ubulawa isifo senhliziyo
You
yindaba.
will die early because of heart attack.
So ube ne
Why?
depression
You will have
yindaba.
a depression. Why?
Hayi. Yini ngikhulume kanje namhlanje? Futhi
Why?
khona ufuna ukusizakala.
Am I speaking like this today? Maybe there's someone
Bangizwa
that are
bazala.
supposed to help.
Abantu abanaki
People are negligent.
baphila nje noma
They
ikanjani.
live like anyhow.
Awudli noma yini.
Don't just eat
Ngenxa ukuthi
anything
kuthiwa ulambile.
because of hunger. You
Awunamali.
don't have money.
Yabona ungabi namali.
You see, not having money,
Akukwenza utshale.
that makes
Make watshala
it jump. I don't know.
bangizwa bazalwane.
Do you hear me?
So wena kufanele uqaphele.
You are the one who need to be vigilant.
Wenza njani?
To be what?
Qaphele.
To be vigilant.
Unendaba yini nomzimba wakho?
Do you care about your body?
Abanye baze bathi siyaphuza ngoba wathi uPaul etshela uTimotheo phuza kancane iwayini elincane ngenxa yesisu sakho.
Others are drinking alcohol because they say Paul said to Timothy, you must drink
Bese
for
ngiyababuza
your
ngithi sakhe
body.
isisu sinjani njengoba uzophuza.
And I asked them, how is your belly as you are about
Uyazi
to
ukuthi
drink?
abantu abaningi abaphuza utshwala iningi labo liqale likuphuza emcimbini.
Do you know that most people are alcoholics?
Elinye
They
liqale
started to drink when there are
ngoKhisimusi
ceremonies or
laphuza
during
utshwala namhlanje lilala
holidays.
kubona.
But today they are alcoholic.
Yabona kule ntshumayelo engishumayelayo awukho amen.
There is no amen in my
Umoya
sermon.
akekho awuzwakala umoya.
You can't even feel the spirit moving.
Thina sizange uzodla ezempilo la.
We are not here
Sifuna izwi
to eat
likaNkulunkulu.
healthy. We need the word of God.
You see, mina pray for people
Ngikhulekelile abantu.
bengadli kahle.
They didn't eat healthy.
Umuntu athi angimkhulekele
The person will
aphile
say,
ezinsweni zakhe.
I must heal them from
Mangimbuza,
their kidneys. And I will
Ngithi
ask
amanzi
them,
waphuza kangaki ngosuku?
how many times do you drink water a
Athi
day?
ungasho ukuthi ngosuku, thana ngesonto.
He will say, do not count even a day, but
Ngiyaphuza
count
kuphela
a
mangixoxa.
week. I just
Ngoba
only
suke
drink
zehlela
them
nje.
when I brush my teeth because they are just,
Ngitshela iqiniso.
I'm telling you the
Ngithi
truth.
mina
And I'm
uthi
saying,
akukhulekele ukuthi uphile ezinsweni.
you want me to pray for you? to
Uyazazi
be healed
izinto
from
yifunani?
kidneys. Do you know what the kidneys want?
Ngizobe ngimosha umthandazo
And I
wami.
would say I'll be wasting my prayer.
Ngithi mangimthanda ngithi Nkosi mvula ingqondo menza ahlakaniphe lo muntu
When I
uyisidumo.
pray for them, I would say, Father, open up their minds and make them to
Usa
be wise.
ngimkhulekela ukuthi akaphile
You
einsweni.
want me to pray for
Kodwa
them
ubhizi
to heal
uphuza
from
amadrinki.
kidneys, but you are busy drinking the cold drinks.
Awusile.
Your mind is not
Noma kubuhlungu kusho
sober.
kanjalo kodwa kufanele ngisho.
Though it is not good,
Awucabangi.
you don't think for
Ungasho kanjani
yourself.
uthi akukhulekela ukuthi uphile izinso?
How can you say I must pray for you to
Ubuphuza
heal from
amadrink.
kidneys if you are busy
Amanzi waphuza kanye
drinking the cold
ngesonto,
drinks?
waphuza kuphela mawucupha.
You only drink once when you drink water, only if you are brushing your teeth.
Awuyithandi.
You don't love yourself.
Uzomenza uNkulunkulu isilimo, uzomenza nami isilimo.
You are fooling God.
Ukuthi
You are also
ngikukhulekela uphile
following up
einsweni.
to be healed from your kidneys.
Uyankinxana nje, udrink.
But yet you are
Utshwala.
drinking the cold drinks and the
Udrink
alcohol.
utshwala. Athi umuntu angimphilise, angimkhulekele aphile kwingculaza kodwa usajola.
The person will ask me to pray for them to be healed from HIV, yet they are dating.
Ngithi uthi angenze njani?
And you ask me, what do you want me to do?
Ngekuthandazela uphile.
Pray for you and be
Uphinde
healed.
uyolala futhi.
And you will continue in that
Ngezela uphile. Abantu abaye
that they want.
usho umthandazela aphume ezikweletini.
People will ask you to pray for them
Kodwa
to get out of debt.
usanomona.
Yes, they are still greedy.
Awukwazi ukuphuma ezikweletini uma inhliziyo isalunguze ngaphandle.
You cannot come out of debt. If
Usawumathanda
you
izinto.
love material things.
Ngizophinda futhi.
I'll repeat.
Bangizwa bazalwane.
Did you hear me, brethren?
Awukwazi uthi ngikuthandazela uphume ezikweletini. Baba ngiyamthandazela aphume ezikweletini ngikhansela zonke izikweletu.
Father God, I cancel all the debts.
Kuphuma ifoni entsha usuyayifuna.
When there is a new phone, then you will want
10,000.
It is 10,000 rands.
Zokhokha 500 ngenyanga.
And you say you'll pay 500 per month.
Umathanda izinto.
You are
Ngaphinde
materialistic.
uzela ngikhalakela ukuthi uphume ezikweletini.
Do not
Ngoba
come to me to
noma
ask for
ungaphuma
prayer.
ezikweletini wena uyayithanda
Because
izikweletu.
even if I can take you out from debt, but you are getting yourself in,
uNkulunkulu akhiphe.
God will take you
Phinde
out,
ubuyele.
but you will
uNkulunkulu
continue.
akhiphe.
God will take you out.
Wena
Go
kumnandi nje
back.
zongikhipha nkulunkulu.
It is good for you. You enter and you say, God will take
Uzongikhipha
you out.
udokotela.
Doctor
Lokhu
will take
udlala
you
umdlalo
out.
nje.
You are just playing.
Khona ngikhuluma naye namhlanje. Ngizama ukuvula ingqondo zenu
I'm
bazalwane.
trying to open up
uNkulunkulu
your
usinikeze
minds.
ingqondo
God has given us
ukuba
minds
siyisebenzise.
so that we can use it.
Masiyisebenzisa
When I use it,
sizosizakala.
it will help us.
Mina khona abanye abantu bese ngibatshela ngithi mina ngekukhulekela until ushintshe indlela ophila ngayo.
There are people whom I used to tell
Ngengidlale
them
wena
that
mina.
I won't pray for you until you change your
Uzokwenza umkhuleko
lifestyle.
wami engathi awusebenzi.
You will do as if my
Uma
life does
ungayisebenzisi
not
ingqondo yakho.
function because you don't use your
Iyasetshenziswa
mind.
phela le ngqondo.
You need to use your mind.
Ngeke ukuthi akukhulekela uphume ezikweletini usawumathanda izinto.
You cannot say I must
Uphile kwingculaza usathanda ukujola.
but come to me.
Akumnandi masekusho kanjalo
It is
ke.
not good if I speak like that.
Kodwa iqiniso
That is
lelo.
the truth.
Abantu abasenza sikhulume kanjalo.
People make us to speak
Ngoba
like that
kwabona abayicabanga into abayenzayo.
because they think before they do.
Abayicabanga into
They
abayenzayo.
don't think what
Bamesane
are they
lento.
doing, they just do.
Bamesane bakhulume.
They just speak.
Impilo le.
This is life.
uNkulunkulu wasinikeza ingqondo ukuze siyisebenzise.
God gave us mind so that you can use it.
Lelizwe siphila kulona
The world that you are living
lisebenza
in,
ngokwemvelo.
it is well. Make health
Lize lithi
environment. People are
uhlala kwakho
yet
lapho.
you are
Awukwazi ukuhlala nabantu
gradually.
abakrashayo.
You cannot stay people
Ungakrasheki.
always crush you without
Ulokhu
you being
uhleka
crushed.
uze
Keep
uphawule
laughing
kwawena.
and you even
Ucabanga ukuthi usiza bona
respond,
kanti uyidestroya wena.
thinking you are helping them, yet you are destroying yourself.
Khona ukuthi uJesu ayisho
There's something that Jesus said.
wathi
He said,
nina abaFarisi
you Pharisees,
nicabanga ukuthi umuntu ungcoliswa yinto ayidlayo.
you think a person is being defiled by what they eat.
No umuntu akangcoliswa yinto
A
ayidlayo.
person is not defiled by what
Umuntu
he eats,
ungcoliswa yinto ayikhulumayo.
but he defiled by what he speaks.
Mangizwa bazalwane. Umuntu ungcoliswa yini? Into ayikhuluma, yabo labantu abakhuluma inhlamba.
What is speak? You see people who
Bayingcolisa.
insult, speak
Nabantu
insults,
abayilalelayo leyo nhlamba.
and people who are listening to that insult.
Awuhlale phakathi kwabantu abathukayo.
Just be in the midst of people who usually swear.
Ufake iperfume uzongcola.
You will be dirty.
Ngcoliswa izinto abayikhulumayo.
You are being defiled because of things that they speak.
Ucabanga ukuthi indaba uIsaiah.
Why do you think
Isaiah
Isaiah
chapter 6 eh?
Isaiah chapter 6?
Uthi uthi ngokufa kwenkosi uIsaiah ngambona uJehova.
He said, by the death of a king
Ehlele
Uzziah,
ethempelini.
I saw the Lord residing in the
Umsila
temple,
wengubo yakho ugcwalisa ithempeli.
and the trail of his garment was
Wabuza
filling the
uNkulunkulu bani
temple.
ozosiyela.
And God asked, who gonna
Wakhala
go for
uIsaiah.
us? And Isaiah
Wathi maye.
cried and said, woe,
Ngakuyela mina kodwa ke
I can go, Lord,
indebe zami zingcolile.
but my lips are
Zingcoliswe yini
dirty.
indebe zami?
Why your lips are dirty?
Ngcoliswe abantu engihlala phakathi kwabo.
Because of the people I'm living
Ngihlala
with.
phakathi kwabantu abayindebe zabo zingcolile.
I'm living around people
So
who
nami
have dirty
sengifunda
lips.
ukukhuluma njengabo.
And now I have learned to speak like them.
Angisho ukuthi wephesha ngithi ngiyisikhokho.
And I don't say I'm an expert, but I say I'm a leftover.
Ngikhuluma ilanguage yabantu abaseduze kwami.
I speak the language of people who
Ngifundise
are
mina
next to
uNkulunkulu.
me.
Neyindebe
I've
zami
taught myself.
seyingcolile.
My lips are dirty.
Mina ngeke ngifundise umuntu
I used to teach
mangabe sikhuluma
people
nawo ocengweni.
when we speak of the
Athi
phones,
uyanqamuka.
he will say you are cutting
Ngithi
off.
sorry kancane anginqamuki.
And I will say, sorry, I'm not cutting off.
Kunqamuka inetwork ayi
It
mina.
is the network that is cutting off, not me.
Yabona amagama.
You see the words.
Kuwena ngangasho lutho.
To you can
Mina
mean
asho
nothing,
konke.
but to me they mean everything.
Awukwazi ukuthi ngiyanqamuka.
You cannot say I'm cutting off.
Ngiyintambo yeni mina.
Am I a rope?
Nawuzongivumela ya nqamukile yazi.
And you will even
Basapha
respond
one of
and
these
say,
days
I'm
kuyokwenzeka
cut off.
ingozi unqamuke. Kanti kade waqala ukuthi uyanqamuka.
One day you'll be involved in a car accident and you'll be cut off emotions or feelings.
Bhala phansi igama.
Once you write it
Alinamuzo.
down, it doesn't have any feelings.
Uwena ofaka imizwa.
You are the one who put emotions on it.
Umphumela walo.
It results.
A Roman soldier yathi
The Roman soldier said,
khuluma izwi.
speak the word.
Akashongo ukuthi amazwi.
He didn't say
Wathi
words.
khuluma izwi.
He said, speak the
Izwi
word.
elilodwa.
One word,
Amandla okufa nokuphila
the power of life and death
asemlonyeni wakho.
are in your mouth.
Ngamanye amazwi into
In
oyikhulumayo.
other words, whatever that you speak.
Anganomi last week in la ngithi sodla iy'thelo zolimi lwethu.
I don't know if it last week when I said we eat the fruits of our
Ngamanye
mouth.
amazwi
In other
mafuna
words,
ukuba isicebi
when you want to be rich,
khuluma
speak
ubucebi bakho.
your wealthiness.
Mafuna ukuba
If
isihlupheki
you want to be
thana
poor,
ngisi-aram senkosi.
say I'm the poorest
Thana
of the Lord.
ngiyayihluphekela
I am
mina.
poor.
Thana ngiyinto yalutho
Say
mina.
I am
Thana
an
ngulwatha
entity.
nje. Uzobona kuba umalambane.
You will see how it
Ngeke ngiphinde
say
ngikhiphe
is from Egypt. We are waiting
You understand?
for you. This is life.
Bless you man. Impilo.
This is life.
Into oyifunayo.
Whatever that you
Nginitshele last
want.
week ngathi uya
I
order.
told you last week and say you are placing an order.
Abantu abaningi badla i-order labo.
Most people, they are enjoying
Ba-order
the order.
ukuhlupheka.
They order
Ba-order
poverty.
ukulamba.
They ordered
Ba-order ukukhala.
starving. They ordered
Ba-order
crying.
usizi, bless you,
They
man.
ordered sorrow.
Izinto oyikhulumile.
Those are the things that you have
Bless you.
spoken.
Mina ngikutshelile ngakunikeza i-homework.
I told you and I gave you a homework,
Ngathi mina abogadi into oyikhulumayo.
and I said,
Abanye
be
benu
mindful of what
bakhohlwa
you
mzukwana
speak.
ngishumayela la.
But others, they tend to
Bakhuluma zonke
forget while I
izinto.
was preaching. They spoke all the negative things.
Uyabona enkantolo
You see, in a court,
kukhulunywa amagama.
you count your words when you
Not
speak,
kakhulukazi ama-sentence.
not even the sentences.
Bless you. Kuthiwa wena uthe.
They said, you have said.
Ukuzwa amaphoyisa mangabe kuboshwa.
Have you ever heard the police officers when they arrest
Athi
you?
enye noma yini oyishoyo izosetshenziswa ukumelana nawe
They said whatever you speak
Bless
will be used against you
enkantolo yomthetho.
in the court.
Uyayizwa lento? angisho ngesingisi but anything you say it
Noma
will be
yini
used
oyishoyo,
against you in the court of law.
izosetshenziswa ukumelana
You better
nawe
keep
enkantolo
quiet.
yomthetho. Kungcono uthule
Then to say anything
kunokusho
that will be
ukuthile
used against you in the court of law, in the court of the
ezosetshenziswa
universe.
ukumelana nawe enkantolo yomthetho noma yomhlaba wonke.
Bless you. Ngiyahlupheke.
I am poor,
Ngiyosebenza amasentshana noma
I'm
sebefuna
gonna
ukunikeza
work
imali
cents.
serious wena uthanda amasentshana.
even if they will increase your payments, but you keep on calling cents.
Bless you, man. Yayizwa le?
Do you hear me?
Wena i-order lakho lempilo oyiphilayo.
The life that you are living,
Uthi uJobe engangikwesaba.
Job said, what I feared the most
Kwangehlele i-order lami le.
came over me. That what he ordered.
U-ordani.
What are you
Impilo
ordering?
yakho ayikunikeza.
Let your life
Bless
give
you.
you.
Ngize ngabeka isihlalo laphana.
I even put the chair at
Ngathi
the
uNkulunkulu
front
ngaze ngaxolisa uNkulunkulu.
and apologize to God.
Ngaze ngaxolisa uNkulunkulu.
I
Ngathi
apologize to
ngizosho into
God.
engekho right.
And I said, God, I'm going
Kodwa
to
ngathi
say
ngifuna
something that
ukuthi
is not good.
si-understand.
But I want us to
Khona labantu
understand this so
bazoyikhumbula.
that people would remember it.
Ngathi uNkulunkulu uyivile.
And I said, God is lazy.
Akasukumi.
He didn't,
Lekuwena.
it is up to
You see
you.
akukho la uJesu akasho khona ukuthi amandla akusindisile.
You see, there's no time where Jesus said, my
Yazi
power has
bese-
healed you.
Ukukholwa kwakho.
But he usually says, your faith,
Uhlalelana nabantu abagxekayo.
why do you mingle
Ukukholwa
yourself with people
kwakhiwa
who are
abantu
criticizing you?
abagxekayo.
Your faith is not built by people who
Ukukholwa
are criticizing
akwakhiwa
you.
abantu abakubukela phansi.
It is not built by people
Ukukholwa
who are
kwakhiwa
looking down upon
yizwi.
you.
Lalela izwi.
But listen to the word.
Wena singakanani isikhathi ospend ubukela
How
i-television?
many times you spend when you're
Lento
watching the
ilalela
television?
ku-television iyayakha yini impilo yakho?
What you watch on television,
Iyakwakha
does
yini
it
ukukholwa kwakho?
build your
Bless you.
faith? Does it
Iyakheka
build
yini
your
ukukholwa
life?
kwakho?
Does it build your
Kodwa
faith?
ufuna uNkulunkulu enze imanga.
But you want God to do
Usenza kanjani
miracles.
imanga ubhekene nesibaya negeneration ubhekene abazukulu.
That you are
Bless you. Izona into engisho. Basengithole. Amen. Niyayizwa le?
Do you hear me?
Niyayizwa le nto engisho?
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Niyayizwa le nto engisho?
Do you hear what I am saying?
Uzokunikeza okufiswa inhliziyo yakho.
He will grant you the desires of your heart.
Akukho la kuthiwa ngizokunikeza okuthandwa yimina mina Jehova sebawothi.
There's no verse where he say, I will give you
Kukhona
what
la
I
kusho khona
want
kanjani?
me as the Lord
Kuthiwa
of hosts.
uzokunikeza.
But he will give you
Uzokunikeza.
He will grant you
okufiswa
the desires
inhliziyo yakho.
of your heart.
Bese thi lizondle
He will
ngoJehova.
say, feed yourself with God.
Ngeke asakunikeza okufiswa inhliziyo yakho uma ngozodlanga
He
ngaye.
won't give you the desires of your heart if you don't feed yourself with God.
ngoJehova.
With God.
Uzondla kanjani ngoJehova? Uzondla ngezwi lakhe.
You feed yourself by the Lord through his word.
Ingakho ngimtshela ngithi mina
That is why I tell
ngeke
you
ngize ngiphe ngingabanga nawo amabhanoyi.
that I will not die without
Bless.
having aeroplanes.
Amabhanoyi.
Aeroplanes,
Not ibhanoyi, angikholelwa
not
ibhanoyi
one.
lodwa. Amabhanoyi amakhulu namancane.
But aeroplanes, the helicopters, the huge and the small ones,
Elikhulu liyopaka eKing Shaka.
the big one will park at the King Shaka
Amanye
airport.
ngizowapaka la esontweni la ngaphezulu ngizokwakha isonto ngizolakha ngale ndlela ukuthi likwazi ukuhlala ama helicopter
But
u2 noma u3.
Others, I will park here at the church. I will build an auditorium that will have a parking on top.
Ngifundise lento le.
I'll
For
teach
me
my mind.
kunormal.
To me, it is normal.
Jimini ngaxoxa ngomunye umlungu.
At the gym, I was speaking with another white guy.
Ngitshela ukuthi ibhanoyi lakhe.
He was telling me that he owns an aeroplane.
Yazi umuntu ombuka nje ujwayelekile.
He was just an ordinary man.
Sasixoxa ngamawashi,
We were
siyawathanda
just
ngamawashi.
speaking about
Sibone
the
iwashi lakhe.
watch.
Ethi lo 1.5. Hit me uyadlala, that's not 1.5. I know watches. Siyawazi amawashi.
He said to me, it
Makuthiwa
is
khona abantu abazi
1.5.
amawashi abantu besilisa.
If there are people who knows the watches, it is a male.
Mhlawumbe ngenzeka ukuthi legijima yabona serious watch.
It
Bless
was
you, man.
expensive.
Serious stuff.
It is expensive.
kunamawasha o 75,000.
There are watches that cost 75,000
Amen.
rands.
Bless you. 75,000.
They are costing 75,000.
Hlale nje. Ngake ngabona elinye lu 1.5 million. Bless you.
I once saw a watch that cost 1.5
$1.5 million.
That cost $1.5 million.
Musanda ukuthi awungeke.
Do not say no.
Awungeke.
Oh no.
Yabona nje ukuthi awungeke. Sekufakwe ingide enkulu.
You see, as you are saying no, now they have put a
Angikufundise nje
padlock.
ngalento oyisho awungeke la.
Let me teach you about what you
Awungeke.
say. When you say
Ungahamba
no,
nomuntu.
you can
Ngoba
walk with
wena
the
kuno
person.
awungeke uhamba naye.
Because there is a
Lo
no,
muntu lo
big no,
angene kuqala kunawe
A person
entweni
will
kanti
just
wena sewayivalela kwasekuqaleni.
enter into something because you have blocked yourself.
Uyifundise manje ungayamukeli le yanto ingakafiki. Izothi mase kuyisikhathi sokufika kwayo ikudlulisa ngekufuna wena awungeke.
You have taught yourself not to receive what you have
Khona lento ekuthiwa
rejected.
never say never.
Khona lento ekuthiwa ungasho ukuthi cha.
Noma niyayizwa lento engishoyo.
I don't know if you
Niyayizwa
hear
lento
me.
engishoyo.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
So mina ngifuna ukuthi angikwazi.
I don't want to say I can't.
Ngithi angijwayele.
I said I'm not used to.
Maye ngayijwayele.
If I'm not, once I
Kuzoba
get used to it, it will be
Uzoyijwayeza
easier.
mina.
I will get myself used to it.
Bless you ma. Bangizwa bazalwane.
Do you hear me, brethren?
Niyayizwa lento engishoyo.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Ukuthula makube nami.
Peace be with you.
Iyazwakala kodwa lento
Do
engishoyo.
you hear what I'm saying?
So ngamanye amazwi
In other words,
awubuke ngisontele emona.
just look at this. I'm holding my
Mangaka amabandla
services at
asontshelwe
mall.
emall.
How many churches in the mall?
You understand?
Do you
Angibakhomela
understand?
abantu ngoba ngangakhompete namuntu.
I'm not boasting
Ngokuba
because
semoya.
I was not
Ukunje yona
competing,
ndawo engayithola eyayisemoya.
but it was the place that was vacant and I got it in the
Ukuthula makube
mall.
nani. Angikhomeli muntu.
I'm not
Angikhompete
boasting. I'm
namuntu.
not competing with anyone.
Angizange ngafike ngabuka kolinye ibandla ngathi hey ngifuna ukubabhetha laba ngifuna ukubabhetha. No, it's not about
I
that.
didn't go to other
Mina ngenza
churches and
okusemandleni
compete with
ami.
them, but I do according to my
Mangingakafika
means.
emandleni ami ngiyeke ngize.
If it did not
Yabona ibhanoyi
means,
nje ngeke ngize ngilifunde manje ngifuna ulithenga manje ngoba akakabi semandleni ami.
you see, for now I cannot buy that
Isikhathi
because I
esiyosho
can't
ukuthi
afford it.
sekusemandleni
But
ami.
the time will tell that I afford it.
Bangizwa bazalwane.
Do you hear me,
Isikhathi
brethren?
esisosho
It is the time
ukuthi
that
hayi
will tell
sekuyisikhathi ke manje.
that now it is
Sokuthi
due
ube
time
nebhanoyi.
for you to have
Ngizobonakala
an airplane.
ngeyimoto esengiba nazo.
I will be seen by the cars that
Then
I will
imoto
be
ziba
driving.
zizobe seyixoxa sezithi lela bhanoyi kade ukhuluma ngalo lama bhanoyi uhamba ngawo emgaqweni manje. Suqalile ukuhamba ngawo.
Now the cars will tell that you have already started to go with the
Abantu
airplanes.
bayahluleka
People, they fail
ukufunda ama signs enzeke empilweni yabo.
to study the signs that are happening in their lives.
Ukuthi sekuyisikhatsini
That what is the
sekuzokwenzakalana
season,
empilweni
it
yabo.
is the season
Bahluleka
for
abantu
what?
ukubona leyo nto.
They fail to see those times.
Yayizwa leyo.
Do you hear me?
Uthola ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi mase kuyisikhathi sokuthi ushade.
If it's time for you to get married,
Abantu bamisana bathi awumakoti.
people will just say, hey,
Noma
bride.
nongakwazi athi makoti ngisacela ukubuza makoti.
Even the people who do not know you, they will say,
I'm just
can I
telling
ask,
you.
bride?
Uyithatha kancane leyo.
You take this thing
Umoya
lightly.
abawuzwayo.
It is
Ngoba
the spirit
into
that they
uqala ube
feel.
yiyona kumoya ngaphambi kokuba ube
You
yiyona.
start become something in the spirits before you become it physically.
Yabo abantu baqala bathi sikhulu.
When people start to say honorable,
Bathi mabeka approach bathi sikhulu sami.
when they
Bless you.
approach you, they say, my
Fanele umesana
honorable.
wamkele
You need
uthi
to
awu
receive.
wangisho wazi mina.
Oh, that's me.
Ngamanye amazwi sekubonakele sekuzwakele oyikhona.
It is sin and it is visible what you are.
Wena uyahluleka ukufunda ama signs empilo.
You fail to study the signs of life.
Yabona mangabe kuzokwenzeka ingozi or uzokwenzeka into ebuhlungu.
You see, when there is a
Ushawa
danger
uvalo
or
ongalazi
something
ukuthi
bad that
liqhamuka.
will happen, you will feel the great
Ama
fear.
signs lawo.
Those are the
Shawuvala.
signs.
Uzuthi ngashawuvala Nkosi yami.
You feel a fear.
thandaza
You need to pray
ngoba wazi ukuthi iqhamuka leyo nto.
because you don't know
Ma
what it comes
ungazothandaza
from.
uthini?
If you don't know
Ma
how
ukwazi
to pray,
ukusho ngezilimi,
if you can pray
isho
in
ngezilimi.
tongues, pray in tongues.
Ma ngabe ungakwazi ukusho ngezilimi,
If you cannot pray
sana
in tongues,
ngiyabonga ukuthi uJehova ungimalusi wami ngiyukwesela noma ngihambe egodi lethu lokufa ngiyukwesaba
say
kubi.
thank you for the Lord is my shepherd. Even I go through
Uthi
the
asikho
valleys of
isikhalo
death,
esilungiselwe mina
I will not
esiyophumelela.
fear. And say no weapon formed
Nolimo
against me shall
olungivukelayo
prosper.
uNkulunkulu uyalahlulela njengamanje.
Even the tongues that speaks against me, God is judging them now.
Until uvalo
Until fear
luze luphele.
disappears.
Ungayekeli
Do not stop
usaluza
while
uvalo.
you are still feeling the fear.
Awudingi ukuthi uzuba umprofeti
You don't need to be a prophet
ukuze ubone izinto.
for you to see
Umzimba
things.
wakho wakhiwe ngale ndlela ukuthi uyakwazi ukusenza mangabe khona into wrong ezokwenzeka kuwena.
But your body is built in such a way that you can feel when there's something that is about to happen to you.
Ungayignore
Do not ignore that
leyo nto
alarm.
izwayo.
That alarm.
Yabona makwazizwa uconfused.
When you feel confused,
Wazizwa engashulele.
feel like you are
Ububhekile.
sleeping while you
Wazi
are
ukuthi khona into
watching.
wrong
You
ezokwenzeka.
must know that
Ma
there's something
udrive
that will
usuke
happen.
uzoshayisa.
When you are driving, you will crash your car.
Ungayekeli idlule leyo nto noma iphelele ayiphelele iyapheliswa.
Do not ignore that thing to seize on its own. You
Ma
need to
ngabe
be the
iphelele,
one. If it stops for
Kusho ukuthi
itself,
khona onikeza umthwalo ukuthi akhulekele wena.
that means there's
Until yaze
someone.
yaphela. Ayipheleli leyo
who
nto
has been-
kungekho khulekile.
This thing cannot stop without being prayed.
uNkulunkulu ukuthatha kufaka enhlizweni yomuntu othize.
God take this and put it into
Akuzilela
somebody's
ukudla
heart.
lowo muntu
He
lo.
will fast on your
Akusandazele
behalf
lowo muntu lo.
and pray on
Lo
your
mthwalo
behalf.
bese uyasuka.
And that
Wena bese
burden
ucabanga
will
ukuthi
be
uyiphelele.
removed.
Awuyiphelelanga.
You will think
Khona
it
ungena
is just
esikhaleni
this,
ngenxa yakho.
but there is someone who have stood in the gap because of you.
Mangizobazana.
Do you
So
hear me,
abantu
brethren?
bayithatha kancane lezi zinto ezenzakalayo.
People, they usually take this thing lightly.
Kwesinye isikhathi
Sometimes
uthola ukuthi uzohlangana nomuntu
you'll find that you meet
ozokukhokha imali
the
yakho.
person who will drop you.
Uzizwa ukhathazekile.
You will feel yourself
Kuthi awuzili
worried.
ukudla.
You feel as if you
Uzile
need
ukudla
to fast
ukhuleke.
and pray.
Uthandaze.
You will pray.
Kanti khona umuntu ozayo
Yet there is
ozokukhokha
someone
imali
who is
yakho.
coming will drop your
Ma
money.
ungakhulekanga
If you didn't pray
wangakuzila ukudla ngaleso sikhathi
and without
wangathandaza
fast
ngaleso sikhathi
or pray in that particular
uzokucwila
moment,
uyophapha late imali ungasenayo.
you will sink.
Uzoba nestress ongakazi ube naso empilweni
You will
yakho
have a stress that you have never had in your life
ngoba
because
uhluleka ukufunda ama signs
you failed to study the signs
asempilweni yakho
in your
ngoba
life.
uNkulunkulu ukunikeza sign.
Because God gives you a sign.
Abantu abanaki
People are negligent.
abantu
People,
abanaki
they are not vigilant.
ayikho into engenzeka kuwena usurpriseke if umuntu oqaphelayo.
There's nothing that can catch you by surprise
Ngikutshela
if
ukuthi
you
inkinga
are
yakho yini?
vigilant. Can I tell you what your
Unaka izinto
problem?
engenamsebenzi.
It's because you
Unaka lento ukuthi abantu abakuthandi.
you look at
Abantu
things that are
abakuhlumisa.
negative. People they
Uphethe mangithi uzamneshe ngisho ukuthi you are my examination.
you are my examination.
Chest
If you have tests,
uphasa njalo.
you always pass.
Mawuhlala unama test
You know the problem with you,
positive.
Positively.
Ngikhethe uJudas this time.
and say, I've chosen
Ngizompass
Judas this time.
uJudas.
I will pass him.
Thina simesana singabakhulumisi.
But you
Laba
tell
bayinkinga kuthina.
not to speak to them. Those
Yabona
who are
makwamzonda
problematic.
uthisha.
You see, once you hate the
Uyasifeyila
teacher,
nesifundo sakhe.
you fail that subject.
Yabona ungaphumi ungaphulukiswa esifeni
You see, when you're not being healed from your disease,
usuke ufeyilile
you have failed
leso test
that test
sesifo.
of disease.
uJesu akakazi
You'll be able to. It is
khona ngenxa yami.
big, but for your sake.
Khona ugcobo olwehlika ngenxa yesidingo.
There is an anointing that falls
Hayi ngoba
down
kuyimina
because of the
ozila
need.
ukudla.
Not because I'm the one who fasted and pray.
No.
No.
Akubanga umthandazo wami.
It is not
Kube
about my
yizidingo
prayer,
zabantu.
but it's because of people's need.
ukuthi mina ngigcotshwe kangakanani
on how much am I anointed.
yazi kubalulwa yini lokho
Do you know what it
idingo
counts?
zenu
Because of your
angikwazi
needs.
ukugcotshwa kakhulu nibe ningenazo izidingo ezinkulu
I cannot be highly anointed if you don't have huge needs.
yabona makuthiwa umuntu ugcotshiwe
You see, when a person is highly
suke kulelo
anointed,
uyaca abantu benezidingo
that means people have
suke
plenty of needs.
kufiwa
That means people have plenty of needs.
awukwazi umesana ugcotshwe
You cannot be
futhi
highly
awukwazi
anointed.
ukuthandazela
You
ukugcotshwa
cannot pray for
Singekho
being
izidingo
highly
zabantu.
anointed if there are no people's needs.
yoma wathi uNkulunkulu ungichobe
You see, when you say
phuma
God
uyomisa itende la emnyama
anoints me, go out and pitch your tent
ngiyakwazi
out there.
ukugcotshela ukuba muhle nje ukuhlala la
You
esontweni
cannot be anointed to sit here in the
Awuqotshiwe.
church. No, you are not
Uqobo.
anointed. Anointing,
i-function
it is a function.
it's an unction to function
Umsebenzi wokusebenza.
awukwazi ukusitshela ukuthi ngigcotshiwe mina
You cannot tell us that. I'm
yasibona ngani
anointed.
ukuthi ugcotshiwe
Do you know what is it that
sibona ngezenzo
testifies?
zogcobo
It is the works of anointing.
awukwazi ukuclaim ukuthi basalone ngigcotshwe uNkulunkulu
You cannot claim that I'm
izenzo
anointed
ezishoyo ukuthi ugcotshwe uNkulunkulu
But it's the actions that tells us that you are
musuku
anointed.
lokhu
by
umemezela
God.
ukuthi hey basalone ngigcotshwe
Do not
uNkulunkulu
go out and shout that I am anointed by
akusho
God.
izenzo zakho
Let your actions tell.
izenzo 10 verse 38
Acts 10 verse 38.
uNkulunkulu wamgcoba uJesu Kristu waseNazaretha
God anointed Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
esegcotshiwe wahamba enza umusa
After he was anointed, he went
kuba
out
bonke
doing mercy.
ababesemandleni kaSathane
All those who were under the powers of
awukwazi
darkness
ukusitshela
of the
ukuthi
devil.
umgcoshwa
You cannot tell us
singayiboni
that you
imisebenzi oyenzayo
are an anointed one.
imisebenzi efakazela ukuthi
It
umgcoshwa
is your actions that testifies that you are an anointed one.
ungayithatha ititle yokuthi umgcoshwa
You can take the
Uthi
title
umnenjwa,
to say you are an anointed,
umthanjiswa
an anointed one.
samgcotshwa wonke lo ungayisho
You can
ukuthi ugcotshiwe
claim that you are
bathi
anointed,
akhuluma izenzo
but let your action speak.
akhuluma izenzo
Let the action speak.
ukuthi ugcotshiwe
That you are
angabi
anointed.
uwena
That not your words
uthi ngoba
only.
uyakwazi ukukhuluma ukuthi ugcotshwa lokho
Just because you are an
nama-motivational
eloquent speaker,
speaker ayakwazi ukukhuluma
even the
Kodwa
motivational
washo ukuthi
speakers can
agcotshiwe.
speak, but they do not say they are anointed.
ize ngiyaphinda bazali
I repeat.
izenzo ezishoyo ukuthi ugcotshiwe
If the actions that tell that you are anointed,
izenzo eyishoyo
the actions that testify
ukuthi ucebile
that you are rich.
yabona mawusothi let the weak say I am rich
You see, mengabe
usa-order ukuba rich
mawuthi umpofa kathi ngicebile, you're still ordering.
sizoze sikubone
We will see.
yabona uma
you.
sekubonakala
You see, when it is evident,
uyayekela ukusho
you stop saying.
sikubona uhamba ukuthi hayi ikhona
You see you
lento
walking.
akayifake lo muntu ikhona
This
lento
person doesn't fake
uyiyona
this. He's exactly.
baningi abantu ngigcotshiwe basalwane
There are people who
ngoba
say, I'm
ukhulukisa umuntu
anointed.
emkhuhlaneni nje usugcotshiwe
Just because we have healed a person, we have flu.
ngigcotshiwe
I am anointed.
fana njengakho lokhu ubona imali awume nawe la phambili ubona ukuthi izozayo
Like when you see people come and give money to me, just stand here in the front and see if people will give.
yoze ubathuka abazalwane
You will even insult
ubasabise
brethren
ngesihogo
and frighten them with the hell.
ngelanga omunye umuntu wakwawelwa imali ibhola
Another one lost the money. It fell down
na imali yakho
and I took it and gave it to him.
mesana wangibuka
And he looked at me.
wangibuka
He looked at me.
wangibuka
He looked at me.
ngathi indaba
And I
Nento
asked,
wrong here.
why is there
No,
anything
ayikho
wrong?
wrong.
And he said, no.
amesana wabekhiphe enye ngala
And he took another money in the
Wakunikeza
pocket
yona.
and he gave it to me.
400 rand kwakuyibhola le
It was
eyabaphansi
the lump sum of
but
money.
wakhiphe enye
But he took another one
wathi mina
and he gave it to me.
bavelapha abantu abanjengawo ngizokuthi nje akunikeze
I feel like giving you this money.
nawe uma ubekezela
If you are
nombani akadingi ukuthi akwazi
persevere, people don't need to
uzomesana
know
athi
you,
kuthi angithi
but they will say, I just feel like.
kuthi angithi
I feel like.
indaba
Why? You
usufikile
have come.
futhi mase kuyisikhathi la sokuphiwa izinto
Now, if it is
ungaphiwa
time
uzuphiwe ngisho imoto
to be given things, they can even give you a car.
ukuthi abantu bayakhohlwa ukuthi uyafika endaweni
People, they tend to forget that you reach a certain place.
wenza njani
You do what?
uyafika endaweni
You reach a certain
yabo nami
place.
la ngikhona
You see where I am.
ayingithande kanje imali
Money loves me.
yona engithandayo
The
noma
money loves
ngayibizanga
me, even if I didn't call it.
yenza njani
But it do what?
thanda ungangidleli futhi umona
It loves me. Don't be
ngoba
jealous.
nakuwena kuzokwenzakela
Because
njengoba ngikhuluma
even
nje
to
ngikhuluma
me
phansi
to
kwalolu
show
gqobo kusho ukuthi nawe ngakunamathela
As I'm speaking out this anointing. That means it can be claimed to you.
bangisa abazalwane
Do you hear me?
ukuthi yabona ukuthi sengikhulume ngezinto eziningi namhlanje
Speaking about
kodwa
so
ngiyakholwa
many
ukuthi
things
ngikhuluma
today.
nabantu abahlukahlukene ngibadelivela ama-messages
But I believe that I speak to different people, delivering their messages.
yayizwa lana
Do you hear me?
engifuna ukugcizelela
What I want to emphasize,
funda ikhathi
study the times.
funda ini zifundele
the
wena
times.
ngaphandle kokuprofethwa
Without being prophesied,
yazi abantu abaningi bafuna ukuprofethelwa
most people want to be prophesied.
NginguJehova,
I am
mntanami.
God, my daughter, my
ngiyakuthanda
son.
uyesu
I love you.
ubani ongazi ukuthi uyathanda
Who doesn't
Sonke
know that
siyazi
he's being loved? We know.
but awukukhuluma into especific
But speak
Hayi
something
le
that is
general.
specific, not the general
ezokhuluma
thing,
nami
but that
lento
you speak to
engiyidinga
me
manje
directly to me.
khona into engiyidingayo
There's something that I
engifuna
need,
uNkulunkulu ayikhulume
that
kumina
I want God to
yokuthi
speak to
uyangithanda
me,
ngiyazi
that He loves
kodwa
me, I
akakathinte
know.
leli qhuzu lelo lingihilile
But let Him touch the thing that I want the most.
bangizwa bazalana siyamdinga uNkulunkulu kakhulu kunakuqala kulesikhathi esiphila
We
kusona
really need God more than before in the time that you are living in.
amen into engiyenzayo ngiyayi-enjoya ngiyayithanda
I enjoy and I love what I'm doing.
nokugqoka kanje ngiyaku-enjoya ngiyakuthanda
Even to
uma
wear like
ukhushwa
this,
yikona kusho ukuthi ngeke uyithole nalento engizanayo
I love my dress code. If you are offended by it, that means you won't receive.
fanele ngigqoke comfortable ngibe free
I need to wear comfortable and be free.
nginjena ngimngaka nje
I am like this.
so uma ukhutshwa yilokho ngeke uze uthole lutho kwalokho engikuphethe
So if you are offended by this, you won't receive anything.
iqiniso ilelo nje
That is
mntaba
the truth.
uthi uJesu ubusiwe ungakhubeki ngami
Jesus said, blessed is he who is not offended by me.
ngoba noma bengagqoka ibhantshi elishukuzela phansi
Because even if I wear a
belingelize
coat,
likushintshe
it is not going to change you.
ukuthula makube nayo
Peace be with you.
bless you bless you i-aphula insimini yase-edeni shuthi insimi yase-edeni sikhona i-harvest you see ave kumnandi ukuba sebukhoneni kaNkulunkulu just to express yourself
It is very good to be
noma
in the presence of the
ingayiphi
Lord.
ubani ozomhleka ukuthi ukhiphe i-aphula
Who's going to laugh
Ikona
at her
nawo.
that she offered an apple? That's exactly what she heard.
bangeza bazalwane
Did you hear me?
ikona nakho
That what she hears.
bless you nayizindaba mihla ngemihla Bless you. Siphila
Where do we live? We live in
siphila
you.
sikhona.
We live in
Buka nje
you.
ngishumayela ngiphethe ukhiye wemoto.
Look at me, I'm preaching and carrying the car key.
Bless you. Nonke nje bless you. Ngilishwayelele igama. Sengilisho kangaka nje
And
namhlanje.
how many times I have spoken the word that says, bless you?
Noma ubani kade kuqalekisa kodwa sekusho umgcotsho wathi bless you.
Whosoever was cursing you, but because the anointed one has blessed you, that means you are blessed.
Uyalazi igama elithi busiseka
Do you know the word
lidlula amagama
says blessed?
eziqalekiso nemithi esetshenzisiwe abantu abahlukahlukene beyisebenzisela igama lakho. Makwathiwa nje bless you ubreakeka yonke leyo nto.
The word bless you supersedes the curses and the other negative words and the
Ingakho
charms that have been
uNkulunkulu
used against
wasinikeza
you.
uthando.
That's why God gave us
Uthando
love.
lingaphezulu kwenzondo nenhlebo nokuthakatha nomona
Is above hatred
nokubulala nayo yonke
and
into
to kill
negative. Bless
and
you.
every negative things.
Ngaphezulu.
It supersedes.
Mawathi ngiyakuthanda
Once you say
khona
I
into
love
ethelelo
you,
lapho.
there is
Mawathi
forgiveness.
ngiyakuthanda
When
khona
you say I love
impumelelo
you,
lapho.
there is prosperity.
Mawathi ngiyakuthanda
When you
bless
say I
you.
love you,
Kukhona ukuphila lapho.
there is life,
Kukhona injabulo.
there is joy.
Akakwazi umuntu ukuzwa uthando angayizwa injabulo.
A person cannot feel love
Akakwazi umuntu
without
ukuzwa
joy.
uthando angakuzwa ukuthula.
He cannot feel love without peace.
Akakwazi umuntu ukuzwa uthando angayizwa
A
intokozo.
person cannot feel love without
Akakwazi umuntu
joy.
ukuzwa uthando angayizwa imfudumalo.
He cannot feel love without comfort.
Bangizwa bazala.
Do you hear me?
Khona into ephethe konke.
There's something that carries everything.
Mawathi umuntu unenzondo.
Once you
Bless
say a
you.
person of hatred,
Unani lapho? Nenhliziyo ebandayo.
that means you have a cold heart,
Unomzwangedwa.
you have a stress,
Unomona.
you have jealousy.
Okwambona umuntu onenzondo ngena umona.
Have you ever seen a person have a hatred without jealousy?
Mhlawumbe okwambona.
Maybe you once saw them.
Inzondo
Hatred.
inokhazini wayo kuthiwa umona.
Have a cousin who is called jealousy.
Bless you. Umzali. Bless you. Bless you. Bangizwa bazalwane.
Did you hear me?
Inzondo
Hatred.
ikwenza ungajabuli, iyamelana nenjabulo.
It against the joy.
Inzondo, bless
Hatred.
you. Ayifuna omunye umuntu aphumelele eduze kwakho.
It does not want other people to prosper next to
Inzondo.
you. You see, hatred.
Ikwenza uhlale wedwa ubona into
It
oyithandayo.
causes you to sit alone. You see
Awubuki
things
into
that
abanye
you
abantu
see. You
abayibonayo.
can't see the way people see.
Awukwazi ukuba nenzondo uhlala uhealthy.
You cannot have a hatred and always be joyful.
Inzondo
Hatred.
iqosha ukuphila okuchichimayo.
It expels the abundant life.
Uma unenzondo
When you have hatred, you become a friend of a stress.
uma unenzondo
When you have hatred,
uyabamanipulate abantu.
you manipulate people.
Bakwazi ukuhlala eduze kwakho sokuba manipulate benze intando yakho.
Those people who are surrounding you, they do your will. You are manipulating
Kaze
them.
ngakhuluma bona namhlanje bakithi.
I am speaking today.
Amen. Yabona njengoba ngiphethe lokhiwe ngiphethe le moto.
You see, as I'm carrying the key, I'm
Ngiphethe
carrying
ukhiye
the car.
lokhiye lo
This key
kumele le moto.
stands for the
Ngamanye amazwi le
car.
moto ngiyiphethe ngesandla.
In other words, I'm carrying the car.
Yabona
on
njengoba
my
ngiphethe le
hand.
mali le
He says, I'm carrying this money.
ngiphethe noma yini engiyifunayo.
That means I'm carrying anything that I want.
Uma ngifuna into yokuphuza
If I want something to
ngeke
drink,
ngithandaze.
I won't
Ngithi
pray
ngifuna into yokuphuza.
that I
Nangu
want something to
umthandazo
drink.
wami.
But here is my prayer.
Okay laba bobabili.
Both of these are the keys.
Ngithi okay laba bobabili.
Both of these are the keys.
Kuya ngokuthi kuvulwa bless
It
you.
depends to where
Kuya
you
ngokuthi
are
uvulaphi.
unlocking, where you are opening.
Mangilambile.
When I'm hungry,
Lokhu uyavula.
I have my key to
Mangifuna ukuya
open.
somewhere lokhu uyavula.
When I want to go somewhere, this key can open.
Ngaphatha nekhadi nalolu key.
I can even carry my card. It is the key also.
Ama principles key.
The principles are the keys.
Ngathi ngikhulume kakhulu ngisangaze ngikhohle nakho konke ngishiya.
I've spoken a lot
I'm
today.
fearful, wonderful, amazing.
Ngenziwe ngokusabekayo nangokumangalisayo.
Yini oyi-attractayo?
What is it that
Abanye
you
bahluleka
attract?
nakoyibona ukuthi ba-attract uhlobo olunjani labantu.
Others, they even fail to see themselves that what kind of people do they attract.
Omunye uthi nje ngilandela mina ngishayelwa yigebengu.
Some people say I'm being approached by the thugs.
Indaba.
Why?
Indaba.
Why?
Uzona uma ulandela uzobona ukuthi indaba.
You will see
Ukunje
why.
awunaki.
It's just
Ngenye
that
ilanga uzogcina sekunquma ngoba
One
ufuna
day-
ukurespond. Deala nento.
deal with something.
Ngicela ukubuza uJesu
Let me
wazi
ask.
kanjani sekuyisikhathi sokuthi ayobethele esiphambanweni?
How did Jesus knew that it was the
Ayefika
time for him to be
amaphasika
crucified?
adlule.
The
Kodwa
Passover
leli
will come, but
yazi wathini?
do you know what he
Wathi
said?
umoya wami ulusizi
He said, my spirit is
kuze kube
sorrowful
yisiphambano.
till the time of the cross.
Uyakwazi ukusensa ukuthi lolu sizo oluzwayo olwani?
You can sense, can you sense the sorrowful that you feel?
Ngiyanihlakaniphisa namhlanje bakhe.
I'm making you wise
Ngiyabuza
today.
futhi.
I am asking,
Uyakwazi ukusensa yini
can you sense
ukuthi lento lo mthwalo uzwa emahlombe akho
that the burden that you feel on your shoulders,
Okwani?
what is it for?
abanye abakwazi.
Some people, they can't.
Ngazizwa ngikhathazeka.
Why am I
Ngithe mangena
worried?
le ndlini ngamesane ngacindezeleka.
As I entered here, I
Uyakwazi
just felt
ukubuza ukuthi
oppressed.
indaba ngicindezeleka kanje.
Can you discern why you feel oppressed?
Kwazi
You can't.
indaba
Why?
bless you. Ingoba awunaki.
Because you are negligent.
Futhi mawunaka
If you are vigilant,
naka izinto ezirong.
you observe
Ukuthi
things
abakuthandi
that are
abantu.
wrong. You say, people, they don't love me.
Awunaki.
You do not pay attention.
Yazi awunakanga kwasekuqaleni.
You didn't pay attention from the
Yazi into ongayinakanga
start.
ekuqaleni
Something that you,
into ongayinaki.
how can it
Wona
belong
unaka
to you? Because you're not vigilant.
Ngikhumbula ngelinye ilanga
I remember one day,
ngiqala ukubeka abantu not ngangaqala ukubeka abantu izandla. Kodwa ngiqala ukwazi ukuthi kunokuphila la ezandleni zami.
when I started to know that there is life in my hands,
Kwamesana kwahayisa enye insizwa lapha.
a young man just screamed.
Yabhukuza phansi bayikhulekela.
He rolled down, they prayed for
Nangisanda
him.
ukuphenduka ke mina. Bayikhulekela.
I was still new in faith and they prayed for him.
Izandla zami zavutha.
And my hands were burning.
Zabomvu.
It
Yabo
was
zimhlophe.
red, as you can see.
Zamesane zabomvu kwabe ngathi igazi ligcwele la izandleni.
It turned to be red as it is
Mangithi
full of blood.
ngiyihlanganisa zayingqanqazela
When I
zingafuna
tried to
ukuhlangana.
combine it, it was shaking.
Uyahayeza lo muntu unedemon. Babezi bamkhulela phuma kuye, phuma
And
kuye.
that guy was screaming.
Akhe khalile umuntu.
He kept on screaming.
Ngaya kumholi wami.
And I went to my leader
Ngangisaba umqhoba ngesandla, ngisana umqhoba indololwane.
and
Kathi izandla zami ziyavutha.
I said to him, my
Wathi,
hands are
"Qaleni."
burning. And I said, since
Ngathi
when?
sisaqalile uhayeza
And I
lo.
said, since that guy started to scream.
Wayesethi kudlukani.
And he
Mbeke
said,
isandla.
move away. And
Ngathi mangithi ngiyambamba ngithi.
when I laid my
Lamesala
hands upon him,
ngiyahamba
He
kwahamba
screamed.
ngakasho lutho.
And the spirit was casted out without me uttering any word.
Sukela ngalelo langa
From that day,
kwakuthi makukhonto efanele yenzeke
when there's something that needed to be
ngangizwa izandla
done,
zami ivutha
I will feel my hands
ngangizwa
burning.
ngazo
I will feel by my
kube ngathi
hands
ngibambe ibhodwe elishisayo
as if I'm holding a hot pot.
then emva kwalokho sengizoqalaza
Then I will look
ukuthi uba
around
ugulayo
that who is sick.
then mangabe ngimbuka kanje kuhlangana amehlo
When I look at them straight into the eyes, my hand will keep on
ngisane
heating
ngiqonde
up,
kuyena noma ngimbize
and I will go straight to them or call
noma
them
mhlawumbe ngifike mangabe seduze ngifike ngibambelele kanje
or just lean on
ngibe
him
ngiqhubeka ngikhuluma
and continue to
mesana
speak,
aphile.
and he will receive healing.
Ngizomuzwa sethi ngiyabonga baba
The one who hear them say, "Thank you, Dad,"
ngakhula kuyona
and I grew up in it.
ngakhula kuleyo gift
I grew in my gift.
sangabe sisaba khona isidingo sokuthi ihlale izivutha izandla zami
There was no need for my hands to feel hit,
ngavula ithuba lokuthi mangiqeda ukushumayela ngizobeka izandla abagulayo
and I decided that when I finished
Angisadingi manje
preaching, I would
ukuthi
lay
lo-
hands.
ngelinye ilanga
Over people.
mesane ngizwe ukuthi kwaqaqamba ithambo
Sometimes I will feel that there is pain
ngasikhathi
in my
ngishumayela
bones
ngiyayithandazela kanje
while I'm preaching. I'll
Engizwe
be
ukuthi
praying for
ayipheli le nto.
myself and feel that this thing doesn't cease.
sometimes mesane ngiqalaza
Sometimes
ukuthi
I'll
ubani lo
look around if there's someone who have that
ngiyakwazi
pain,
ukumbona
I can see
or
them.
else mangingathanda ukuqalaza
Or if
sekhona umuntu qaqamba phakathi kanje
he will say,
isikhathi mesane uhambe ethi ngizohlangana nawe la uNkulunkulu ufaka lowo muzi ukuthi engathi
particular
What's
prayer. What is for the 80? To be able
bless you kuyona ukuthi eyakho noma kuyona eyakho
to sense something, if it belongs to you or not.
bless you my little yayizwa le
Do you hear
uthi
me?
uyakuyona
While you are still going,
uyazi
through,
ukuthi akusiyona eyakho
you will know that
Bless
it is
you.
not yours.
uyazi ukuthi akusiyona
You
eyakho
know exactly that it is
mina
not yours.
kwesikhathi uNkulunkulu kwakunikeza imali
Sometimes God
ngazi
will
ukuthi
give you
yabo le
money,
mali le kuyona eyakho
and I will know that this money does not belong to
ngijabulele
me.
futhi lo ngithi inkosi ngiyeza ukuthi le mali ungiyeza na kuyona
And I will
eyakho
be glad for that this money does not belong to me.
futhi lo muntu okuyena akekho la
And the actual person is not here.
ungazi ukuthi ngiyami le
Do not say
I'm joking.
that one is mine.
Niyayizwa leyo nto le
Do you hear me?
ukwazi ukuyilalela abanye benda
Able to
bakwazi
listen to-
ukuyilalela
Some of you, they can't listen to themselves.
yabona even nomthandazi
You see, even if you pray,
uyeza ukuthi yabona njengoba ngithandaza
you can sense that as I'm praying,
angikakafiki la bekufanele ngifike khona
I haven't reached to that
kodwa
actual
still
point.
uyayekela ungakafiki la ufika
But still, you stop even if you sense that you haven't
awudingi
reached.
ukukhuleka i-hour
You don't need to pray for
but
an
udinga
hour,
ukufika la kufanele ufike
but you
khona
need to reach where you're supposed to reach.
nayizwa le
Do you hear me?
udinga ukufika
You need to
la
reach
kufanele ufike
where
khona
you're supposed
awudingi
to
ukukhuleka
reach.
i-hour
You don't need to
awudingi
pray
ukuba
for an
nomkhuleko
hour.
omkhulu
You don't need to
Noma
have a
omude,
long prayer
noma unamagama amakhulu
or with those
esingisi nawesigriki
names,
nesihebheru
Hebrew, Greek, or English words.
ukuthi abantu abazi ney'nhlobo zomkhuleko abazazi
They do not know. Try to move you down.
wake wazama ukusolva inkinga ukuthi uyanyaka kungcono ukuthi ngoma kwathi isimo sinjalo
And people, they put myself out.
khona isimo obakusona ungakwazi wena okuyikhipha
There is a situation when you are in where you cannot take
Odinga
yourself
yena.
out, whereby you need
eze
him to come
azokhipha
and take you
ngesikhathi
out
sakhe
on his time.
uyayizwa uyizwile le yasekugcineni
Did you hear this?
azokhipha
for him to take you out on his time.
Fanele umesana uthi baba yenzeke intando
You need to say, Lord, let your will be done.
bakunameke bakunembe bakusho
They
abantu
will speak negative words against
uthi
you,
baba yenzeke intando
and you
yakho
will say, Lord, let your will be done.
Afike.
And he will come.
uyafika
When he comes,
ufika ngwabeni
say you want to come.
ukuthi usefile
When
ngiyaba ukuthi
in your life, once he comes, the matter is once he comes, he can do anything.
sifike
We try and
sifuna ukuthi kungenzeka kuyikhipha
it might happen as you cannot take. You have tried as a people,
ukuthi ziyenza ongayiniki
tried to give him, and they overcome. You wanted him to get into his situation.
isimo kungenza ukuthi sisekhaya
It might happen that the situation is at
Sisemakhaya.
home, or in the rural area,
Sisemsebenzini.
or in your workplace.
wena into ofanele uyilindele
What you need to expect,
ofanele umncengele yona
what you need to beg him
Ukuthi
to do,
akafike.
it for him to come.
buka wathi ujesu efika kwaJairo
When Jesus came into Jairus' house,
kwakhayizwa
they were screaming.
yazi wathini
You know what he said?
wathi ingane
He said the daughter
ayifile
is not
bless you
dead,
ilele
but it is sleeping.
hey bazalwane ngiyayizwa lento
Do
engishoyo
you hear what I'm
ngiyayizwa
saying?
lento engishoyo
Do you hear what I'm saying?
ngiyayizwa lento engishoyo
Do you hear what I'm
angithi wena
saying?
uzamile ukuthulisa iy'nkulumo zangathuli
Didn't you try to silence the problems?
wathi uthi
You have tried to silence
ulondle
the
lakhuluma
storm,
kakhulu
and the storm and the sea
uma
was
ungayazi
west.
le wesikakhulu kube wesikakhulu thulisa isivunguvungu
You are trying to silence, and he said, "Come out."
ubani oshoyo manje
Who is speaking now?
usho bobani manje
To whom?
akasho lutho kujayira
He don't say anything
uthi
to Jairus,
ninaphupmani
but he said to those who were crying,
khona
"Come
isimo
out."
esilalela ujesu kuphela
There is a situation that listens to Jesus only.
bangeza
Did
basalana
you hear me?
khona isimo
There is a situation
esilalela ujesu kuphela
that only obeys Jesus.
bless you man uJairo
Jairus,
akasho
he didn't utter any. Came.
mayifika ujesu ekhaya
Jesus reached.
akaka introduce
He was not even introduced,
uzoyi-introduce yena
but he came to introduce
Bless you, man.
himself.
khona ongizwayo
Is
namhlanje
there anyone who hear me?
ngicela ukukutshela ujesu ekhaya lakhe emsebenzini wakhe ebhizinisi lakho uyena ozoyi-introduce
In your home, in your workplace, Jesus will introduce himself.
angikhumbuli uJairo ethi ujesu lo
I can't remember when Jairus introduced Jesus.
suka madoda ngiyakholwa namhlanje khona ujesu la ingena khona
I believe today there's somewhere where God
khona
is
ujesu
entering.
la efika khona
There is a
namhlanje
place where
noma
Jesus
ngabe
is
isekhaya
entering, even in
noma
your
ngabe
home, in
isemsebenzini
your
noma ngabe
workplace,
isesikoleni
or in a
uzoshintsha izinto namhlanje
but
empilweni
things
yakho
will be
ongena ujesu madoda
close.
uzotshela isitomo bangizwa bazalwane
Do you hear me?
wabaxosha ujesu wathi, phuma
You speak even in normal language.
wathi talitha kum
He said, Talita kum.
angelimi
He spoke in daughter, rise.
indodakazi yathimula hitya
And the daughter sneezed.
yo khona imiracle eyenzeke ekhosombeni lakho uwedwa
There is a miracle that happened inside. You have been crying.
kade wathandaza
Have come to steal,
lizobhubhisa
have come to kill and destroy
lizontshontsha
with the tongue of the Holy
Langaphakathi.
Spirit within us.
uzokuthi phurakaduma
He will speak in tongues.
riboshika rikamaborohosi
Different tongue.
enga-understandabahashika kukhanselwa iy'kweleto riba
The debts have been cancelled.
shada kukhanselwa amacala riba babashada
The cases are being cancelled.
sikhuluma ngolimi
We speak with the tongue. We speak
esindaba
it
nokuluhumusha
in, we don't requires another
ngolunye ulimi
who is able to speak in this tongue. Let them speak. There's something that is happening.
khona izimo ey'shintshwayo
There are circumstances that are being
ey'shintshwa
changed.
ulimo
They are being changed because of the language.
khona abazophuma emajele
There are those who will come out of the jails.
khona abazophuma ey'bhedlela
Others will come out of hospitals.
khuluma
Speak.
khujiji
Risha.
jiji
Speak. Know what you say.
kodwa kuvuleka iminyaka
You don't hear your tongue.
akunankinga
It
lokho
doesn't just speak.
lesimo sifuna ulimi la baba elabasha londa kasa langira mungangaranga rahandangashe illa kandarana mama shadakina marosita likana masandarala lababashienda akushintshi izinto
Change things.
khuluma ulima
We are speaking the language.
khuluma
We
ulima
are speaking a tongue.
balikhuluma nasejerikho
They spoke it in
bathi
Jericho.
mabekhalimuluka
When they groaned,
kwakuwulimi
it
lolo
was the language.
bememeza kwakuwulimi
When
lolo
they shouted, it was
indonga
the
zashona
language.
phansi
And the walls were tumbled
nakuwena
down.
kuyenzeka
Even in you, it is
Khuluma
happening.
ulimi.
Speak the language.
babayinda ayi etelela lababeshi
Norabajisa
liko mima liko zimba liko zitha lishomisa shandepila tula miktala tola kimando tola matalata litula matita tula miroroshi zashintsha izimo
Situations are being changed.
zashintsha izimo
Circumstances are being changed.
avuka amadodakazi avuka amadodana zithathala
Ufikile ukuzoshintsha zonke.
zithathala
Uzoshintsha konke.
kuramembe sithu
Wena vuma
sikura mambaria
ukuthi ashintshe izimo
la
zakho.
sitururusia
Zendlale kuyena. Lwe.
abanye benu ngenxa yokulimala nokugula
Some of you, because of being hurt and sicknesses
Nokuphoxeka.
and disappointment,
abanye abasakwazi ukubona izimo nezikhathi
but you need to, as they are all Let me pray for a
ibreakthrough yakho
breakthrough.
sekuvulekile already.
Your
Iminyango
breakthrough-
ivuleke yonke yo7.
All the 7 doors have been opened.
Uthi uNkulunkulu
God said,
bheka
Behold.
ngibeke phambi kwakho umnyango njengoba
open door.
nguvulile akekho
But now when
uzothi uphila ngala
you will live here,
kube activatewa ngala
yet this thing will be activated on the other side.
wena bazobona namhlanje
Those who couldn't see in the spirit, but today they will see.
lezo ingqondo bese zibuthuntu
All those minds that were
singasakwazi
blank,
ukukhumbula ibhayibheli
where they couldn't
singasakwazi
remember,
ukuquote amavesi
where they couldn't quote
namhlanje
the verses,
azovuleka lawo
but
mehlo
today those eyes will be opened.
kanti ngizeleni namhlanje
Why did I
Zele
come here?
wena.
I've come for you.
ngizele
I
wena
have come for you.
ngixotshelweni kanti
Why am I
ngixotshela
anointed?
ukugcwalisa isidingo
I am
sakho
anointed to fulfill your need.
yazi ukuthini
Do you know
njengoba
what?
ubona ukuthi isandla sami
As you can see that my hand
besilokhu sigcwele
kept on
kwaze kwaba
filled
kalokhu
with money up until
nakuwena
this day.
kuzoba kanjalo
Likewise to you, the money will gush out and overflow.
awuyazi into echichimayo ima usazoyibona
You haven't seen yet something that is an abundant, but you will witness.
uzothi uthi uqedile kube kuqhamuka
You
okunye
will think it is done.
uthi
and something
uqedile kube
else will
kuqhamuka
come. You
okunye
will think
uthi
it is
ngiyabonga
done.
ububonga
When
ubone
you are
ukuthi
giving
ubungakabonga
When we
ububonga
are giving thanks, you will
ngithi
give
kwenzeka
thanks.
phezu kwempilo yakho kusukela
It is
namhlanje
happening upon your life and from
ngithi
today.
isikhathi sokuhanjelwa
It
kwakho
is the time of your visitation.
isikhathi sokubusiswa
It
kwakho
is your time of your
isikhathi
blessing.
sokujabula
It is
kwakho
your time of
usizwi
joyful.
lakho lusuliwe namhlanje
Your sorrow have been wiped away today.
ususizi lokho loba ukujabula
He removed your sorrow and turned it into joy.
impilo kuchichima
Abundant life
uyazidla maye kwakhona okunye kubi khona akukwazi ukuhlala kokubili ndawonye
it cannot this thing roll alone or all together, the family and plenty.
yabona ubumnyama nokhanya
You see, darkness and light
akukwazi ukuhlala ndawonye
cannot be together.
yabona njengoba khanya le ndlela
As it is light,
mabuko
we don't call it darkness,
ngesithunzi
we call it a shadow.
angiphinde ngoba
Let
ungizwanga
me repeat because you didn't
ngithi yabona
hear.
endlini
You see here in the
njengoba
street,
kukhanya kanje
as it light that is shining like this,
ubumnyama bukho
there's no darkness.
lobo bumnyama bukhona
The darkness that is
asibizi ngobumnyama
present, we don't call it
sibiza
darkness,
ngani
we call it shade.
yazi isithunzi
Do you know the shadow?
uma sikhona la khona khona ukhanya
When it is present where there is
yazi
light,
ngisibiza ngani
do you know what I call it?
nge-decoration
I call it a decoration.
sihlobisile nje
That is just decorating.
siyisithunzi salokho engiyikhona
It is a shadow of what I am.
mina angiyona i-reflection yesithunzi isithunzi siyisithunzi
I'm not a
salokho
reflection
engiyikhona mina ngi-original
of
sona
the
siyi-duplicate
shadow. I am the original and the shadow is a duplicate.
yabona njengoba uzwa iy'nhlungu
As you are feeling pains,
isithunzi
it is just a shade.
akusho ukuthi iyaphila akusho ukuthi kuyaphila
It is not living.
ngifuna ukukhulekela labo namhlanje kufanele ngiba-activate
I want to pray for those today that I need to activate this.
ngifuna ukubaphilisa lapho ngikwazi ukuhamba la ngaphambili kodwa kube nolayini emva kwenu bangabe ixegelwa yisondo alizukuphuma ukhona phakathi uzothi asithandazeni kuleli tekisi
If the wheel is loosened up, it won't come out in while you are inside.
lothi-ke uma seniphume nonke
When all of
sithi
you have
yopaka
come
irenki
out,
bese kuyimali iphuma
going to park in the rank, then it will come out.
why
Ngobani?
Ngobona ubalulekile.
Because you are special.
Uzosenza noma yini.
You will sense everything.
Awuyena umprofeti.
You are not a
Kodwa
prophet,
unomprofeti umoya ongcwele.
but you have a prophet who is the Holy Spirit.
Ngicela kusukela namhlanje
As from today,
ulalele.
you must listen,
Ngoba ungitshela ukuthi uzocommunicate nani ngawo wonke ama senses enu.
because Father told me that He will communicate with you with all senses.
Uzozwa ngayo yonke indlela. Omunye uzozweshiwa igazi.
Another one will feel like,
Buza ukuthi yini ndaba. Uzoyithola impendulo ngaleso sikhathi.
ask on that time, you will find the
Isikhathi
answer.
uzozizwa uncinzelwa.
Sometimes you will feel
Bokwazi ukuthi
itchy.
kunobuthakathi obukhona la.
You must know that there is witchcraft.
Wena mesana uthi gcoba igazi lika Jesu.
You must say, I'm smearing the blood of Jesus.
Wazi indlela yokuresponda
Know the way to respond
esimweni okusona.
in the circumstances that
Mawuzwa
you are
ukuthi
in.
uyakhuleka ekseni.
If you feel that
Noma
you're praying
isemini
in the
noma
morning
intambama,
or in the day
usanomthwalo.
or evening, you have a burden.
Bokwazi ukuthi khuleka lo mthwalo ongcono ngaba late la uyakhona. Khuleka lo mthwalo uze uphele.
You need to pray until that burden is
Ngoba
removed.
mawungaphelanga lo mthwalo
Because if that burden is not
uzoqhemeka
removed,
ingozi ongasoze wayikhohlwa as long as usaphile
you
emhlabeni.
will get caught by surprise.
So dila naleyo ngezi lapha endlini
Now you need to deal with that
noma
danger
lapho ukhona.
where you
Noma
are.
ngabe usemotweni.
Even if you're in a
Noma ngabe
car,
uyadriver.
even if you're driving,
Uyithola ukuthi ungaphuma emotweni awukuthandaza.
when you feel like praying,
Thandaza.
you need to pray.
Udinga ukulalela.
You need to listen.
Even noma ngabe kuthiwa ungena kwi-deal ethize
Even if you are
uzosayina i-contract ethize.
entering to a certain deal, signing a contract,
Mawuzwa ukuthi akuvumi phakathi
if you feel
qala
within,
uyothandaza
go and pray first,
ngoba uzokhokha
because you will pay
kabuhlungu
painfully
ngempilo yakho.
with your life.
Angisafuni ukuthi nenze amaphutha
I don't want you to make mistakes,
nifake ey'ntweni ezonenza ukuthi ningabe nisamthemba uNkulunkulu.
committing yourself on things that make you not
Because
to trust
namhlanje njengoba
God.
ngizobeka isandla sami phezu kwekhanda lakho
As I'm going to lay my hand upon your head,
ngizokunikeza konke okudingayo.
I'm here to give you everything that you need.
Ngicela uyikholwe lento
Please believe this, this,
sana lesi
this, this.
yabo ngiyakhomba mina
I'm
yenza into
pointing.
engiyenzayo.
Do what I do.
Lesi
This
isikhathi sami
it is my time.
isizini yami ngamanye amazwi
It is my season.
ipho uyazi phela nini
Do you know when does
awuyazi
it end?
kodwa le
But this,
angithi usathana uyitholile yakhe isizini
the devil,
yokwenza zonke lezi zinto akwenze zona sesiphelile isikhathi sakhe le eyakho eyami
but now this is my season.
namhlanje kuseni
Today
kade ngikhuleka
in the morning I was praying
sukela ngabo 12
from
kuze
12
kwashawa 4 ekuseni
till 4 in the morning. There's a prayers.
sana ngibamba WhatsApp shaya voice note ngikhuleke release kuma groups athize
And I will pray over what's
Thank you, God.
to release to certain
ngoba
groups,
uNkulunkulu uthe uvusa indonga
because God said resurrect the words.
okubi kuvalelwe ngaphandle
Bad things,
ngaphakathi izinto ezizokwenzeka
but inside there are things that will take place.
so lolu usuku oluspecial alukho lufana nalolu
This
empilweni
is a
yami
special and a unique day.
njengoba ngisho kade ngikhuleke ekseni
As I was praying
just
in the
imagine
morning,
from 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock non-stop sikhathi manje siphelile leso sikhathi ngizokuthinta kube kanye ngizothinta ikhanda lakho konke lokhu kusafana ngokwanele so elingakubonanga
what in eye have not seen,
nendlebe engakuzwanga
no ear have heard,
okungangenanga enhlizweni yamuntu
what have never
ilokhu
entered
uNkulunkulu
into somebody's
azokwenzela
heart.
khona
That what God will do for you
namhlanje
today,
manje njengoba ngizokubeka izandla
right now. When I lay my hand upon you,
ngisacela mina ukholo ungangabazi noma ukholwa
be like a mustard
kwancane okweqhuzu likashukela inhlayiya yoshukela manganga
doubt.
ngelo uzokubusisa ngale ndlela
Will bless you in such a way.
ungawukhohlwa umbuso wakhe
Do not forget his kingdom.
bangizwa bazalwane
Do you hear me?
abantu abaningi babuseka bese beyakhohlwa umbuso kaNkulunkulu
Most people, they become blessed on a name
Noma
and
ngabe
upon
siphi.
you.
ukuhlukanisa izikhathi ngempela
And let's
khona
teach
nizoba
you on
yingcungu
how told Moses.
wathi uNkulunkulu lamafutha lawo
God says this oil
ungawagcobi
lights and the kings.
ugcotshwa abantu abenza into ethize zobe ingasho ngithi ngingcwelile ngiyakutshela
I'm telling you,
abathakathi into abayenza benza ukuthi izinto zikuflathele
riches make things
Kodwa
to shine
kusukela
away from
namhlanje,
you, but from today,
uyibutho kuwena awuzukudonsa izinto ezirong
the magnets in you will not attract wrong things.
kuthiwa uyibuthe ngakhona ngoba uyabutha
It is called
uzobe
magnets
ubutho
because
obuhle kodwa
it attracts.
nomusa
It
wodwa
will attract
umusa
goodness and
wodwa nokuhle kodwa
mercy and
You ready for
kindness.
that?
Are you ready for that?
bazongiculela ke labazalwane bathi yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje ngoba izalwa ngempela okudala khona history
What is old? It is a history.
Isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlula Isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlula sekuvela kusha isiqale sisha okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela isiqale sisha yonke into iyazalwa namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha yazalwa namhlanje okusha namhlanje okudala kudlulile sekuvela okusha isiqale sisha
khona singekho Jesus Jesus Torresha Kamandondo Diker ngiyavutha futha umuntu le igcotshe yokuyithina akuyona
Things of
yabo
God.
manje uyilanda kuwe
Given all
yezwe wonke amagunya
I
and konke le moto
who told you that I'm asking